Okay guys, we're going to look at the last war against Hellenic Empire or Hellenic Empire, Greek clan, Clan Perk 9. Get into some of the raids. I'll look at Jackson's raid on their number, Jacobita's raid, sorry, on their number 19. Okay, he's gone for the lure and the clan castle and the poison. He's only got a partial lure on that one. So still a witch in the clan castle. It's not going to cause any major problems, but Packer's going the wrong way. There we go. Let's sort out the soap dish. Cute. So all the hogs coming in. There we go, so that's pretty much the defences down. The rest of it's just clearing up. Okay, there's a few raids to get through, so we're going to cut this one a little bit short, but suffice to say, yes, it was a 3-star and top job. Okay, we're going to have a look at White Wolf's raid on their number 18. Did 2 3-star raids, did White Wolf. So, top effort. Masked dragons, and I think there's balloons in the clan castle. So we're doing the lightning and quake routine on the back air defense. I'm going to go in from this side and get these air defense down pretty sharpish, and then should be plain sailing. So I don't know whether it was the plan to sort of draw out the clan castle with the Barb King and pull it over this way, but it's not actually a bad thing to happen. Obviously we've got all the dragons coming in. That allows him to take down the air defense without getting sort of splashed by the defending dragon. So that works out pretty well. So the sweeper's blown the balloons back this way, which is quite handy because that's where the other air defense is. So that's worked out all right. Never actually noticed the bottom of the sweeper thing has like a little bellows thing. I never noticed that. Okay, good effort. Okay, we're gonna have a look at Arya's raid on the number 17. This is Ryan's second account. Well, one of his 15 accounts. I don't know how many he's got, but he's got plenty. But, there we go. So 4 jumps on this one. Not sure whether that was 5 or 6 columns on this one. Is that there? 1, 2, 3. You're really using 6 columns on a town hall 8. Or is it 5? No idea. There we go, smash the arse out of that one. Okay. Okay, now we'll have a look at Flags Raid and they're number 15. Going with a go hole. Okay, so just using 2 golems on this raid, but just want to make a point on the next raid that that Jackson does. It's quite enlightening, really, the way that the next raid happens. So we'll have a look at that in a bit of detail. So he's got the lure on the clan castle, pulled it right out the side. Just something that's just sort of come about today, where obviously where we do the lure on the clan castle, if it's a dragon or something like that, that we do the double poison. It's going to be a bit more difficult in the future after the next update. They're going to make it so that if you just lure the clan castle and it's basically, you know, they say it's a dragon, if it's just sat there, if you put a poison on it, it sounds like it's going to move out of the poison. So it sounds like they're giving the clan castle a bit of smarts. So we'll have to think of something to do. Maybe you just have to attack and poison the clan castle troops as you're sort of coming across them. But to be fair, it was a bit silly to have it so that you could just take out the clan castle with a couple of poisons, just sort of carte blanche like that. So in a way, I'm kind of glad they're bringing this out and make it a bit more interesting. So anyway, we've kind of missed the start of the raid, but we've busted into this top side. The hogs are coming from the sort of 3 o'clock area, and then they're just making their way around the base. Still got a heal left. So decent placement in the last one. That's getting us over the wizard tower, which is the main problem there, and that should be it. So we'll just speed through that. So, and the rest is just clean up. Okay, good stuff. Okay, we're gonna look at Jackson's raid on their number 11. It was his second raid, but just something to point out on this. Now, bear in mind that Jackson is a Town Hall 10 and is attacking a Town Hall 9, so he's got an extra 20 troops than you would have if you're a Town Hall 9 attacking a Town Hall 9 base. But just look at the troop sort of combo he's got here. So we've got 2 golems and 1 in the clan castle. I would always recommend, if you're going to do a go haul, certainly on a Town Hall 9, if you're a Town Hall 9 or Town Hall 10, you want to be taking 3 golems. Sometimes you see people taking 2 and they don't really get far enough into the base with the initial sort of kill squad and what have you. And you know, Jackson's taking about a dozen wizards and 26 hogs. Now, you're going to see from this attacking this. I mean, this is a maxed Town Hall 9 base pretty much. There's, you know, and he's taking 26 hogs, but he's only going to send in half of them to start with. You know, he's going to get to about this area, I think, at the end, and lose what's left of his hogs, and then he's going to send in the other half. So, you know, he's pretty much taken out this whole base with this initial kill squad, and you know, half of the hogs. So, you know, when you're thinking, oh well, I can't do, you know, I'm going to struggle taking the base out if I don't take too many hogs. It's not the case. You know, you're going to see, I think there's probably about, I don't know, 12, 13 hogs that come in from the side, and you know, and they're going to be in heal all the way around, and they're going to take out the majority of the base. It's only because there was a Tesla the other side of this compartment here, and you know, the double bombs in between that took out the the hogs there. I mean, yes, Jackson saved maybe 12 hogs. He didn't need to save 12 hogs. You know what I mean? If you were a Town Hall 9 attacking this base, you could have taken 20 troops less, which is going to be 5 hogs less. So instead of taking 25, 26 hogs, you know, you take 21. But the point is still there. You know, he's coming with 12 or 13 hogs here, and they're going to take this base apart. You know, they're in heal, So all right, if you were taking less hogs because you're a town hall 9, you know you're still going to have 7 hogs left to basically finish off the base. So like I say, he's still got 2 heals left, so he's going to put another heal over here. Now, you know, it doesn't really need this last heal. So the point I'm making, guys, is you don't need that many hogs to take down a base. So don't be frightened of going in a bit less on your hogs. So he's going to lose all the hogs now, but he's got a dozen hogs left, so he's just going to send them in from this side, and he's going to wipe out the base. You know, it doesn't need a dozen, but you know, if he had 5, 6, it's going to certainly, you know, finish off that base. The bombs are gone now. 2 there, 2 there. So point I'm making, guys, you don't need to take that many hogs. It's more important to take 3 golems, in my opinion, and making sure that you get some decent damage done in the initial sort of you know, the early part of the raid. Get some of these giant bombs taken out. That's going to be more value than taking an extra 3 or 4 hogs. So it's really quite a valuable replay, that one. I was really pleased the way that Jackson saved those hogs until the end. Yes, he didn't need to save all those, but he did do. But it just illustrates the point of how many hogs you actually need to take down a max town hall 9. And you know, from what you've just seen, it's not that many. So might be something to bear in mind, guys. We'll definitely think about taking 3 golems over extra hogs. Right, let's have a look at Ben's raid on the number 10. I think this is, the war was pretty much won, but you know, a 3-star in a town hall 10 is a beautiful thing. Let's you know, let's have a look at that. Yes, it's got low level infernos, but it's a decent raid nonetheless. So I've got the Quake in. I'm going to come in with 3 jumps. Excuse me while I just top up my beer. It's the usual routine. 6 golems, wizards behind. Obviously 2 golems in each jump. Got to the middle. Those infernos are doing next to no damage on the golems, and so we're going to crunch through that base pretty quick. Got some rage going on down there. Still got full life on the Archer Queen, on the Warden. Where's the Barb King? Just used the ability in the Barb King now. He's down to half life. So there we go. We've got Golem in front now with the heroes that's left. So that's going to be pretty much game over. Still got the ability on the Archer Queen. Don't forget to use that, Ben. Get the live top back up. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, what we got? We'll have a look at Ryan's raid on their number 8. It was another 3-star. I think we had about 4 3-stars on Town Hall 10s. Well, we're going to look at 2 of them. So I think this one was fairly early on in the war, so it's a decent kick in the teeth for the opposition there. Again with the 3 jumps and the Quake set. you go. So, you know, pretty decent walls on this base. So generally the problem is when on this sort of base, if you get to this sort of point, you get to the back wall, and obviously you struggle to get through, and then whatever's down here is all raining down on you, you know, into the middle. But so we've got a golem on either side now, which is sort of diluting the defensive sort of firepower to the side. So I mean the Arch Queen at the minute is in the middle, and you know, she doesn't really need to take any more sort of part in this raid anymore now, because that's pretty much it done. So pretty decent stuff that, Ryan. Okay, we'll have a look at Clay's raid in there, number 7. Just a slight twist on a familiar base, it just looks a little bit different, this one. So another thing that they've announced in the upcoming update is that the multi-infernos are going to switch target a little bit faster. So obviously once they've melted one wizard, they can switch and target another one pretty quick. So it'll be interesting to see how that affects the sort of raids that we do. I mean, I think obviously they brought this in to sort of combat the mass witch sort of raid that seems to be pretty strong now, so they brought that in to sort that. But I'm just wondering how it's going to affect us with these sort of raids that we do with the golems and wizards. So if you haven't heard about the changes they're making to the game, sort of balancing changes, I mean the sneak peeks aren't even out yet, but these are just sort of balancing tweaks that they've announced. Now there is a link on our website as a shortcut to the update news. You go on our sort of website, there's a little red bit of text on there saying update news. So if you click on that, you'll find out all about what the balancing tweaks are going to be. Okay. So there we are. That's sorted that base out good and proper. Some good stuff that, Clay. Okay, we'll have a quick Punish raid in there, number 5. Nice and straightforward. Got the benefit of going straight at the Arch Queen and straight at the clan castle. So we're going to be dealing with those well away from the Infernos. And even the Barb King's gone right out as well, so definitely the right sort of direction to be attacking in this. This multi's latched on to about, well, all the golems there. It's not even touching any of the wizards, I don't think. Maybe just one now, but that's it. So Arch Queen's going to come back into the middle now. Just having to take out that X-bow first. Just on the X-bow, yeah, they're making some changes. That's going to have increased damage from levels 2 to 4. So level 1's going to remain the same, but 2 to 4 is going to get extra damage. Not sure on the exact figures at the minute, but that's what they've said of today's sort of news. Okay, there we go. So decent stuff, and just tidying up a few extra points. Decent raid pun. Okay, we'll jump up. There's 3-star number 4 that I did there. Ben did a 2-star on their number 3. Let's have a look at the raid I did in their number 2. Not a fan of these bases. They high chance of things going wrong on this one, but it was pretty. What decided me to go from this side? Obviously, I could sort these walls out and damage the eagle, but the eagle and the clan castle were together at this side, so we can certainly get the clan castle down early, and then you know, we can get the eagle artillery down fairly early on the raid as well, and once that's down we have a little bit more time to play with. So again, we've got the sort of 3 jumps around the outside, and the jumps are kind of in line with the middle quake there, if you will. So it's quite a balanced sort of attack if you sort of understand my meaning with sort of the quake, you know, the big hole being in between those two jumps, top and bottom. And we just send this lot in. Just hold on to the Barb King a little bit. We don't want him rushing ahead. We want basically the you know, we don't really want the balloon to be dropping any bombs on that Barb King. So I like to hold on to him a little bit later in the raid, so at least the golems can get a bit of a head start, because he will go rushing on ahead and get targeted. So this is going to be important. Generally, when I get the Barb King sort of round this sort of area in front of the town hall, kind of regardless of what sort of life he's got, I'll generally pop him just to spawn off the extra the barbs, you know, that he produces there, and you can generally take down quite a few stuff in there with those barbs pretty quick, especially if you've got a rage going on as well, and the Barb King's rage, you know, his ability. So there we go, managed to get that sorted out. So I'll just pick off this building there with the extra minion. Okay, so the last one I'm going to have a look at is Eddie's raid in there, number 1, which is a decent raid. So we'll speed through the start, but basically he's going to go for the lure on the clan castle. So we'll speed through the start, we'll try that again. Bust open that wall, those walls. Going to do the lure over that side, just getting those things a little bit closer. Okay, so that's pretty much as we can do over that side now without taking a poison. So I'm just going to come in from the top right. Just hold the jumps until the outer buildings start going down. No point getting the golems rushing on ahead. I'm only going to get targeted by more defences, so good sort of pause on that. So again, 3 jumps. I don't think there's any witches in this one, was there? No, it must have been 6 columns and the rest whizzes. So there we go, town hall's going to go down pretty quick, another 15% to get, which all these wizards and what have you, there's plenty left, so shouldn't be a problem. Still got the ability in the Archer Queen, so she's going to clear up this side, and so there's your 50%, top job. So yeah, well done Ollie. Okay, that's going to wrap that one up, guys. So 51 to 35, yeah, we kicked the shit out of him basically. Great clan perk 9, yeah. So top job, and we shall see how we're getting on in the next war, which I think is our first clan perk 10 that we're facing. So we shall see how we're going on with that very shortly. Okay guys, well done. Catch you on the next one.